Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. Getting ready to do my workout. I've been watching some vlogs that a fellow YouTuber has been posting about prices and living in BGC and Metro Manila. And most of them are just condos. And I was just going to give some information about that. And because that's what I used to do. I used to search places online all the time to look for. I used to love condos. I always wanted to buy a condo. But what I've realized from being here for so long, on and off, first time I came here was 2010. I remember when I went to BGC, it only had a few condos. It wasn't even called BGC, it was Bonifacio, like Taguig. And I remember I found a place, it was a 2 bedroom, huge place. The the furnitures and stuff wasn't that nice. The amenities were nice, but it had a view of the golf course there. But it was 25,000 a month. And I'm like, that's okay, but I just didn't like the furniture. So I kept looking and looking, and I found some other places. But I always wanted a condo because of the amenities. I could work out, I could go swimming. It was safe for me as a foreigner with security, and everything was usually self-contained. Contained everything. If I wanted snacks, I could go downstairs. I needed water, I could order water, whatever it might be. I can do my laundry, I can order food. Everything is right there. I could walk to where I needed to go. That was the main thing. That's why I used to stay in Pangasinan, uh, and there was nothing there. I remember I'd have to take a tricycle or my motorbike, 30 minutes just to get to the town, and everything is closed at 8. It wasn't even a 7-Eleven. But I remember um, I used to stay at condos, but I'd pay 55,000, 40,000 a month, and I'm like, I'm living like I live in the U.S. I can live simple and live humble. And I started checking out over the years, and I would just rent small apartments or small condos, and still in the Metro Manila area, but not BGC or Makati, just outside those areas. And it's much cheaper, much more affordable. It just depends on what you're looking for. Um, Eventually, I found a place this past year, which I love. And it's in a village. It's got security, subdivision. I got my own security guard, security gate, and I'm only paying 15,000 a month for my townhouse, up and down with balcony. Um, 2 bedrooms, 1 bath. I wish I had a bath upstairs with a dirty kitchen. A little over 60 square meters. It's got a little garden in front, your own parking, and it's amazing. But like in BGC, the cheapest I usually is 25,000. It depends. It's usually a studio, but here, it's nice, and I can walk. But the main thing that I like about living in BGC or anywhere in the city like Makati, I can walk to the malls. I can walk to where I need to go. Walk downstairs, get a coffee or get something to eat, and it's right there. That's what I like, and that's why I usually live close to the city. Here I can walk, but to get to the mall, it's about 1.5 kilometers, 2 kilometers away. But I usually walk anyways because I'm on diet. So you can see my face has gotten a little fat. I had a heart surgery a few months ago, and it was a big surprise. And maybe it's because of the way I've been eating. I love gulai. I love vegetables. But I guess it's the way the oil has been put in there, whatever it might have been. It's had some clogged arteries and had to have surgery. But I gained weight because I couldn't exercise for 2 or 3 months until the stents were settled and whatever, just doctor's orders. I even bought a treadmill and have my own home gym. I bought several months ago so I could exercise and keep in shape. And then all this happened. Then I had my eye surgery. So, but yeah, I pay 15,000 a month, like 300 US dollars, and I love it, and I love the village. Eventually, I would like to try uh, to get my own place, uh, your own house, Um, that's my goal, But you just have to be careful. I've learned you can spend a lot if you have it. Even as foreigners, we're not all rich. I'm on a set income. I remember years ago, my budget was only 500 US dollars a month. I would get the exchange rate was I would get like 25,000 a month, and my mom was disabled, so she she came first, and I was lucky enough that growing up she's helped me, so I help her, vice versa. And I had a wonderful mom, and she died a couple of years ago, and Lord bless her. But Philippines is a beautiful place to live. First time I visited was 2010. Met my girlfriend online, came here, and amazing people. One thing I love about the Philippine people and most places in the world, I can't speak for other countries, but I know in the U.S. most families do not eat together or get together. Uh, I remember we'd always eat together. But what was odd, which I learned in Thailand when I first visited, I used to have a couple condos in Thailand in 2008, 2009, is that you wake up, you have rice for breakfast, rice for dinner, rice for lunch. Now, what is this? And you wake up and you're eating fish in the morning or something. I'm like, this is not normal. And I've learned to eat it, but the rice, you have to learn as a foreigner to watch it because you can put on some pounds eating a lot of rice. I usually only eat maybe 1 cup of rice a day. And so, like yesterday, last few days, I've not eaten any rice. Just vegetables or sinigang. I love sinigang, tinola. I love ampalaya. That's one of my favorites, you know. Getting down calabasa is one of my favorites. But my girlfriend spoke Pangalatok at the time, so uh, my son's mom, and I've learned not that language. It just was confusing to me, and I've learned from listening to her. Then people living in Manila speak Tagalog or Ilocano or Visaya, just different language, and you're like, I'm so confused. So my goal now is to start to learn Tagalog. I know I'm kind of jumping all over the place, but I'm in a hurry. I have to go work out and exercise and lose weight. But yeah, the Philippines is a great place to live. I just wish the government would do more about the pollution in some of the oceans and rivers. And but it have many beautiful places here in the Philippines. The people are wonderful, majority of the people, and very helpful, going out of their way to do stuff for you, especially as a foreigner. And one thing I love is you stand out, and people are always friendly. They're always loving to talk to you because you speak English. You know, they're excited to try to speak English without a nosebleed, and to you, and so they always take that opportunity to try to speak to you and carry on a conversation with you. And they're always like noticing you. Hey, where are you from? This and that. Hey, one thing I always would love is, hey yo, what's up? I said, hey yo, hey Jew, and so that's amazing. It's amazing places, amazing cities, amazing provinces I've been, and but yeah, that's what I've been trying to do is explore the Philippines. And now that I've had my eyesight semi-restored, and I have another surgery this next year, and hopefully I will be able to see much better. As it is now, I cannot see on computer screen. Sometimes it's hard for me to see on white background. I cannot read paper. It's all blank to me. I cannot see the writing. My pupils don't dilate. My left pupil doesn't dilate. So it allows light in, and at nighttime it's almost impossible to see anything. So, but it's been a blessing, and staying and visiting the Philippines, and but like I said, it just living in the city would be the ideal if you can afford it. But one thing, like I said, I got off track is trying to save and budget money. I want to have something for my son when he dies. I don't have to spend 40, 50,000 a month when I can spend 20, 25, 15,000 a month and live comfortable, live nice. And put that money if something happens, I have an emergency, medical emergency like my heart surgery. It was 585,000 pesos. And I've learned before, if you don't pay, they can keep you. When my son was born, uh, the OB was on training, messed up. They induced labor and popped my ex-girlfriend's, my son's mom's uh, water. And when her OB got there, it's like, what's happening? She's only 4 centimeters dilate. She's not ready for birth, so they had to do emergency cesarean because my son was on her cervix. And I ended up paying, instead of 35,000 for a normal delivery, 115,000. And I probably should have took a lawsuit, but they forced me to stay until I finished paying it. We were there, luckily only a week and a half, and thank God at that time I had family that was able to help us. And but that's what I learned. I was like, uh-oh, they will keep you if you don't pay. And that's another thing that's sad about Asia or the Philippines that I've learned. If you don't have money, they won't give you the care that you need, and you'll end up dying. And that's disappointing to me. Hopefully the new president, BBM, will fix that. And, we'll just see what happens. But overall, the Philippines is one of the best countries I've been. And I love the people. People are beautiful, very kind. Majority of them are Catholics, which I love. And, but yeah, that's what I like. It's just beautiful places. But if you really want to budget and save money, you go outside Metro Manila. I would love to go to BGC. I've been looking now to get a condo for about 6 months or a year, just to explore, just to live. Because like I said, most people say you only live once. But that's what I want to do. But my place is not cleaned up. This is my bedroom. And I have another bedroom next door, which I've turned into a small bed, but gym. So I have my exercise. I'll give you a small tour later on. But I'm kind of all over the place. I just have my caffeine, my coffee, my 3-in-1. I have a coffee maker, but I need to start using it. It's the strong taste of the coffee from my coffee maker. Just overwhelming, even with cream and sugar. But yeah, that's it pretty much. But the Philippines, like I said, is one of the best places to travel and to live. And like I said, most people agree with me when I first came here in 2010. One thing I've learned is I remember Duterte is like, everyone here in the Philippines is leaving, wants to go abroad. And all the foreigners want to come in. And everyone's like, why? But the cost of living is less expensive, depending on where you live and how you live, your lifestyle. And but the money goes farther, especially now when the exchange rate's like $57, whatever it is, 57 point something per peso, and it's a good exchange rate, and the money goes much longer. You can live a lot longer. You can buy things. You could rent a nicer home than you could abroad or in the U.S. And that's one of the things. But unfortunately, like me, you have unexpected medical expenses. That's why I try to save our budget. But there's up and downs. You know, there's hard times, and it's difficult for me because I can't really do anything online or work because of my eyesight. But you know, hopefully we pray my eyesight will get restored. And but it's one. It's just nice to see these YouTubers from Philippines that are foreigners blogging, and from UK, from America. One guy, Justin Spence, I think is his name. I can't really remember. Another guy, Mergen Vlogs, is he in BGC. One of my favorite YouTubers I've been watching for many years is That's Bella. That's right. It's Bella. That's Bella. And she's amazing. She's encouraging, but she's more fashion and makeup. But it just shows you the Philippine people and their hearts and their kindness towards their own country, how much they love their country and their people, and even foreigners that come in, how open arms they are to people like me and others, and to accept us and their country, which is amazing. And they just go out of their way to be friendly to us and to make sure we have plenty of food. They always, let's eat, let's eat. Have you eaten? And yeah, I eat. I'm so full. I'm so full. Let's no more. I can't eat anymore. But I love the Filipino food. Like I said, that's another thing. Filipino food is one of the best. And but I used to not eat pork. I used to not eat red meat, just chicken and fish. It's hard for me. I don't eat fish with bone. That's a different thing. I'm still struggling with that. I usually eat the fish fillet, but I started eating pork now. Red meat I eat a little bit, but I love chicken and I love fish and vegetables especially. So I'm on diet. I'm fixing to go to the treadmill now. I'm gonna try to do a couple kilometers and exercise every day. Last night I was a couple days ago. I was 112, 110 today. I got to get down. My goal in this month is to get down to 100 kilos and back down to 92, 93, where I originally am. Start working out. So, but thank you guys for watching. Sorry I'm all over in this vlog. I try to be more organized the next time. I just want to put a quick, short video out. And if you have any questions or comments, please leave a comment below. I ask you to subscribe. Thank you for watching. And if you like this video, just give it a thumbs up. Let me know. And I'll see you guys next time. Take care.